Okay.
So you got a corner here.
Oh, this would be the coat closet, I guess.
Yeah, you can make it, put
Right.
some, the coat hanger stuff.
Right. Yeah.
There's one there, one here, then they can, hang it there. That's
Yeah.
all they can do.
Yeah. And then we have the single door going into the
That's
the
for
study
the
room.
the air conditioning.
Okay.
This is gonna be the office,
Right.
privacy office. We're gonna have what, 15 lights,
Yeah.
like
They-
yours.
Yeah, the French
Sure.
door.
Yeah. French door.
French door.
Yeah.
So that'll do it.
And then okay, dining room. Oh, this is nice as far as
You're gonna have a good arch with
sure.
the columns.
right. Yeah.
Columns.
Yeah. So if I have any basketball players come in here,
Then from the dining room to the
kitchen. Yeah.
arch, beautiful arch, arch window, ice brow.
¿Cuánto le dio
It's gonna be like an ice brow.
Usted me purify, dele como un 9. Larga corta. Sí.
Okay. And then going out here.
This also is going to be an arch, Not like round. It's an
Right.
eyebrow. Eyebrow.
Ice brow.
Brow,
Ice
yeah.
brow in this one, ice brow over there, ice brow over this.
And this too, right?
Oh yeah,
Right.
this is an arch.
An arch.
Arch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough,
And then we'll have a pathway from here.
No, there's not going to be anything. It's
Okay.
right there. Is there a walkway here?
From the
Yeah,
from the
Ah,
express.
yeah.
Yeah, because he has it
We
over
put a
there.
sidewalk in this way and connect it to the driveway. But that's what I want to discuss with you about the driveway. You said you want a driveway all the way from corner to corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me tell you, the pipes, the culvert pipe that we use for the driveway, they come only 20 foot. 20 foot.
You know
long.
what we have to do? Just like the drain pipe there, from the to the retention area, we just have to make it like that.
Yeah, but then we have to cut the pipe.
No, not cutting the without
Cutting the
cutting. Cutting with the pipe is only up to here. Then from there you have to make it slanted. That's the only way you can do it.
Yeah, but we have to go with 20 feet. Yeah, 20 feet. Okay, the opening is 18.
Okay.
So normally we go 1 foot from here to here.
Okay.
1 foot. Then in this way it's 20 feet. Then the 20 feet come right to the end of the culvert. Then we can go ahead and
No, I mean we better have it now instead of trying to attach it later. Yeah, that's why it's better to have wider driveway.
Is there any way to do it? Okay, if we're doing, you're saying the pipe comes 20 feet.
20 feet.
Is there a way
This
to
is
do
18? This is 18 inches. Then we
Eight-
make the
18
driveway,
feet,
we
right?
go
Okay.
18, 19.
Okay.
That is 20.
Okay. There's no way to do a connecting to get pipe.
Yeah, we can do it now. But only thing he's talking about to see the culvert there. See the water thing?
Yeah.
That pipe is only 20 feet long.
Right.
So that's where we have to play around to make it,
Okay.
then it look a little more nicer.
Okay.
So we don't have to. That's the last thing,
Okay.
We don't have to worry
So
about
this
that
is
right now.
okay right now. This is okay right now. And there's about about a foot out from. Okay.
If you want to do it later, it's going to be nothing but a headache.
Right.
So this is better now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy.
But it'll be wider up at the opening, right?
Now,
Oh,
you'll be right at the office. You'll go
Okay.
like
Look,
that.
look, you see like that, right
Okay.
where the culvert is.
There is going to be a little, narrow area.
Yeah. The only thing is,
That's okay.
if you have two, you have your truck and the van.
Yeah. When
They'll be able to park both
When
in.
it is wider,
Oh, yeah.
you have plenty of room to park, especially for your mother, okay?
Right.
I'm telling you ahead of time.
Oh, Pop, I know. She always takes up a lot of space when I bring in the car.
that's
It's
what I'm
like,
saying.
Ay, cuidado.
Get over.
Yeah.
I better get out from here.
Okay, and then we.
But let me check with the concrete man. Maybe we can build some kind of
The form.
a box.
Right.
Just,
The
just
form,
make a
make-
form and then fill it up and then then we
Yeah.
can make it.
Because you know how much how every yeah.
If we're gonna do, if we're gonna extend the driveway
Right.
more, I want to do something right and nice.
Yeah,
Exactly,
I
yeah.
mean,
I don't want to
I'm not
do
showing
something
you.
ugly that
No,
maybe
no,
you
no,
don't
no.
later you say,
Right.
hey, why we did this, break it out. No.
Yeah.
No, no,
Well,
no.
the thing is, you know how everybody here drives bigger cars.
Mm.
You know, there's unless you're a college student, you're not going to buy a small car or older person. You know who doesn't have.
But look,
Yeah.
those culverts, they are made with a very heavy steel.
Mhm.
That steel hold the
Okay.
No.
the concrete.
No, one thing.
And that's made for to hold heavy weight. Even a truck, you can drive through the driveway and that don't hurt anything. That
But do we have to make it that high there?
no,
Or we can we, why don't we make it even with the driveway? That means the pipe would have to be a little more down. There,
no, the culverts, we take the level. We check the level. We have to make the culverts so we can make too high or too low. Because we make too high, that's gonna hold the water in one
right,
side.
right.
If we
Yeah.
make too low, that's gonna be full of water all the time.
Mm.
Then that create mosquitoes and
Yeah. Yeah.
no, we have we
It has
we
to be
check-
in
we,
the
we
the
check
right.
we check with the level with the transfer.
Okay.
And we have to even the driveways we don't have control in the driveway. The Texas Road Department they tell me how I have to do the driveway. So when I submit the permit for the driveway, because I can make a driveway of my own.
Right.
So I have to get a permission. They send me inspector over here. And
Okay.
he check everything. Then they write me a letter, and they tell me how I have to do the driveway.
Yeah, what kind, how.
So you can come up with a preliminary plan, but it has
No,
to be
we can,
approved.
that one.
It has to be approved by them. Right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that we can do, worry about
Okay.
that later. But it's better to have the wider driveway
Right,
now than
right.
try to attach later.
Yeah,
That's going to be
yeah,
headache.
Yeah.
Okay. And even if you want a turnaround or you want a parking space on the other side, you do it now. Okay. You want to extend that driveway another 4 more feet. We have to do it now instead of trying to attach later.
Yeah.
Larry will come and do it, but that's not going to look nice.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Whatever we do with the concrete is better
Do it
in
now,
one
just
shot.
in
Because,
one
Yeah.
shot.
Okay.
So,
because,
that we
because
can.
later we're gonna add another piece. That's the
No.
Yeah, it won't look.
No,
It won't
no.
look complete.
The
It won't
concrete,
look.
concrete don't accept cold joints. We call cold joints.
Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to look nice.
The new, if you're gonna attack a needle piece of concrete right to this one, it's already dry. That don't stay. It's gonna break.
That'll separate.
Oh, yeah.
That'll separate. Yeah. But there, you can drill and put some rebars there, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's what you do here too, right? For the step.
Yeah. That is, but to connect the driveway with
Yeah.
this one, we put
The
dowel.
drill and,
Dowel.
yeah, that we can. You don't have to worry about that now. But
Okay.
all the other ones, they can finish up the work.
Right.
This is the driveway is going to be a long way away. Yeah.
That's going to be almost the last thing you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Now they have to finish this thing so that they can put the boards there and
Right.
they can work from inside, even if it is going to rain.
Okay. Then as far as the other bedrooms. Okay, and then the other bedrooms.
This kind of work every day you learn. Something. Every day. And every
it's good that we're going off to that plan that because that other house